Hi, welcome to Washington Park Daily Homes for Wednesday, March 23rd. I'm Michel Brossmer. And when I named this Daily Homes, I really thought we would have homes every single day in Wash Park. It's a large enough neighborhood, but it's turning out not to be true. So if there's a day there's not a video, that just means one of two things. Either there's nothing new, or what did come up as new is just refreshed and it's something we've just seen in the last 30 days, and I felt you don't need to rehash something you saw, 10, 20, 30 days ago. So the first one we have 8 today, and the first one we're going to see is one of those rehashes. In fact, it's only been on the market for 18 days, 550 South Washington Street. They've dropped the price $10,000. It was at $270,000. I think this home is really precious from the pictures. They've done a really great job at staging it. They've done a good job at taking the photos. It's a little small, 866 square feet. That kitchen needs a little bit better updating. It's got some nice stainless steel refrigerator, but the cabinets look like they're just painted and need to be updated. And so I think $10,000 price drop after 18 days. I think these guys are pretty darn serious to get their home sold. And from the pictures, shows really nice. And so I don't think we're going to see this on the refresh list again. In fact, like I said, I'm surprised to see it the first time around. Okay, our next house, having a little technical difficulties there. Our next house is at 896 South Washington Street, priced at $387,000, and this is a detached single family. You really can't tell, it sort of looks attached, and the only picture they're giving us is this picture, and that they're telling us that we have a beautifully new kitchen with recessed lighting, granite countertops. You would think that if you have some really nice things to tout about the inside of the house, you might want to consider a picture of it. And so I guess we'll just sort of watch at $387,000 over on Washington for 1,700 square feet above ground. I think that's a good price, and if it really does have a new kitchen, shows nice, I think that they're going to be fine. So I just think that the agent is not doing the seller a service by not putting photos. Most of my buyers say to me, and you know this too, I just don't even look at anything that doesn't have a picture. So the next house we have is at 1300 South Humboldt, and what I'm going to start off with this one is showing you where it is. Look at this. Here's right on the corner, so if you come down Louisiana all the time, you probably pass this home a zillion times. Walk out your door, walk across the street, and wham, there you are in Wash Park. So it's got that double-edged sword. Right across the street from the park. Fabulous, but right on a busy street too. Really cute Tudor. Priced at $510,000. Got some really nice architectural details here, and they've done some updating to it. This owner has owned this home for like 20-some years. It's a very long time that they've owned it. 1,300 square feet above ground, 904 square feet in the basement. If you want to be right across the street from the park, this home would be it if you don't mind living on a busy street. And so they've done some nice updates, and I think that you could go in and make it just a little bit more. I think that they need to probably get rid of some of the excess furniture they have in some of these rooms. Look at all this furniture right here. And so they could probably do a little bit better job at staging it. And see, now next time you drive by this house, you're going to say, oh yeah, I've driven by that thing a mazillion times. And so you could live right across the street from the park. And they're going to give you some pictures of the park here. So let's go on to the next house, and the next house is just a refresh house, 918 South Gaylord. We saw this one about 46 days ago, priced at $550,000, and I think its downfall is its kitchen. It doesn't look open, and it has sort of an odd shape to it. Everything else is beautiful. They've got some nice paint in here. They have a nice finished basement with recessed lighting. And they dropped the price to $538,500, which just seems sort of like an odd price. I would sort of try to pick an even number, because when you're out there searching on the web, you can't search up to $538,500. So they may be missing a couple of their buyers. And you, if you're not really looking sort of in that odd price range that you really can't search for out on the web anyway. Next house we have is new on the market, 627 South Clarkson, priced at $617,000. This house was built in 1998, and boy, does it talk 1998 with that paint job. I would definitely get out there and see if I couldn't talk my neighbor into bucking up for a paint job outside. Inside it's pretty. It doesn't look too 98-ish. A little bit here and there, but not as much as that outside does. In fact, it's really very pretty inside. Look at the beautiful iron railing there. This is where you're seeing your 90s stuff tile. That you just don't see that anymore. You see more granite. It does have a nice finished basement, 2,100 square feet above ground. This house at $617 needs to drop their price under $600,000, because check out this next house that is up for sale. It's just right down the street at 1102 South Clarkson, priced at $629, and it was built in '06. See, this is more what you're expecting in a newer build. And this one has really beautiful crown molding. They've done plantation shutters, has a nice backyard. I would say the agent could do a little bit better job at taking the pictures, or having their photographer take better pictures. But if you have this one for $10,000 more than the one 4 blocks up the street, you know, the biggest thing about this one is you're only about a block and a half away from I-25, which is a good thing, bad thing again. You're only about a block and a half away from that light rail stop, which a lot of people really like, being close to that light rail. And so I think that this one is a much, much better value than the one up the street. Then, you know, this area right over here, 1303 South Downing Street, seems to be a very popular area, because look at this one. This one, see, we saw this one right over here on Humboldt, and now this one is going to be on the corner of Louisiana and Downing. So you just have to walk catty corner right on over here to get to the park on this one. And you know what's so amazing about this house? It's got a really great curb appeal. It's on a 1/4 of an acre of land. That is huge near Wash Park. And they've really done up cute, other than this kitchen. So if you buy this house, you're probably going to have to plant or remodel the kitchen, but the rest of the house is totally move-in ready. Nice paint colors, nice decorating. They've got some really nice touches, and wait till you see this yard. Look how incredible that yard is. And this house is $700,000. They were on the market in December for $720,000, and now they've come down $20,000. I think even just to have the land, if you can, you know, 2 busy streets together don't bother you, this, you could really make this a really great house with all that land in the back. I think we're almost done with the pictures here. Really cute. So, last house today is at 841 South Race, and this is a newer single family home that was built in 2005, and real pretty. You know, it cracks me up though. Why didn't the photographer just move those dog dishes right out of the way so that you can't see those in the kitchen? I'm going to go back. I really like the glass front cabinets. That's really nice. You got a really nice stove range there. Some nice crown molding. This is the loft, hardwood floors upstairs. $885 for a single family in East Wash Park. Boy, you wouldn't have seen that 2 years ago. This one is 2,500 square feet above ground, has a fully finished basement, 1,300 square feet in the basement. I think East Wash Park, single family, built in '05, this is a really great deal. 841 South Race, you're 4 blocks away from the park, you're a couple blocks away from Gaylord. I would have to put this as one of my picks of the day. So that's all we have today, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, and if not, I will see you next time there's something to report. Have a great day.